Hello?
Hey, Marty.
What's going on, Vito? Sorry, I almost just called you Sakura. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know how you would confuse
No,
me
because
and
as soon as you
Sakura.
called me, I was like, oh, I'm talking to Vito, and I also just talked to Sakura a few minutes ago. So, you know. And then as
Yeah,
I was thinking that, I said Sakura because I'm an idiot. Sorry.
but I was hoping to be there for that conversation. Apparently, you were asking about like why we needed two, what do you call it, allowances, I guess.
Well, she cleared it up that it was you guys are on the same HQ, but you're different crews doing different jobs, right? But at the same time,
No,
you got
that's not it.
wait, what? So what is it?
We're two sub crews using the same app, but the jobs that we do are split between two sub crews. It's the same app, but it's two sub crews on one app.
Wait, is that not what I just said?
No, you said we're doing separate jobs. That's not what we're doing.
Wait, so you guys do the same job?
Yeah, the jobs will typically be 50% my members and 50% Sakura's members. Yes.
I don't know how else to say this. Don't say this don't take this disrespectfully. So why would I pay both of you if you guys are doing the same job?
Because we're two separate sub crews working under the same app. It's pretty straightforward. We're two separate sub. It's always
That's not straightforward at all.
The night crew has been split into two sub crews, Sakura's and mine. We both spend Buttcoin on one job that is split between myself and Sakura. So if a job costs 100 Buttcoin, Vito's using 50, Sakura's using 50.
I'm gonna grab your.
It's the same Buttcoin farm, but it's split in half. If the Buttcoin farm is producing 100 Buttcoin per day, it means that Vito's crew is producing 50 and Sakura's is producing 50. Does that make sense?
So you're basically one crew.
No, we're using the same app. We're two separate subgroups.
But if you're splitting 50, like let's say you produce 100 Buttcoin and you split 50-50, that 50-50 goes to the same job, right?
Yeah, because it's the same app, right?
So
yeah.
you're the same crew.
No.
I'm not sure I follow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand why you wouldn't, but it's pretty straightforward. We're two separate subgroups that use the same app, but we're two separate subgroups. You know, it's like having a mix of people on one subgroup.
Are there
or on one app?
Oh, should be all good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
No problem. Take care.
Are there instances where you buy different things or like different contracts? Like, is there an instance that you can recall where you're doing a job with none of Sakura's crew and it's actually being split 50-50?
I can't recall any instance where I would do a job only with my members. Typically, we will have a split of some sort, whether it be 60-40 or 50-50 or 70-30, whatever it is. But, you know, we will split. The jobs are never 100% me or 100% her. It's always split. It's a proportion.
So you're one crew.
Martin, I don't understand how you don't get it. There's two subgroups
I get what you're trying to say, but like it just sounds like a loophole to get more Buttcoin. Keep it a buck.
How is that a loophole to get more Buttcoin? How?
So the point of you getting Buttcoin is to do jobs, but you guys will be doing the same job, right? Like, so let's say you do Maze Bank and you complete it. You're not going to do another one in the same week because it's going to go from 250 Buttcoin to 2,000, right? So you don't need it because you won't be able to do two in one week. But if there was two HQs and they both had Maze Bank, that'd make more sense, right? Because you're two crews doing jobs together, but you're doing double the jobs, but you're doing the same work, but as two crews, and no extra Buttcoin needed.
Well, we do have a second app that we use mostly for associates and I guess less experienced people to do jobs. So we do have a second app as well. But the main app with the farm is split between myself and Sakura.
Right. Okay.
And this is also why we didn't consolidate and anything like that. We kept it separate so there was no confusion or anything like that.
If you could you give me a breakdown of what you're going to spend on Buttcoin for the next week so I can like I think it'll make more sense if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you guys produce like 120 something a day, right? And then you want 500 total for both crews. Could you give me like a breakdown of like next 7 days, like what you think approximately like you'll be spending Buttcoin on and shit like that?
I mean, I could just tell you.
Okay.
We're doing Art Asylum, we're doing Maze Banks, and we're also buying armor and armor plates and shit like that.
Okay, so
that's basically our expenditures.
One maze bank, one Art Asylum, and one armor and plates. How much are armor and plates?
It's 150 for the chest piece, and then 50 for the plates.
150? Wait, 150 per. Whoa, 150 per plate.
Like the vest thing, not the plates.
And are those illegal? No,
yeah.
No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not.
Well, when I got arrested, they were confiscated from me, so I was assuming.
What the fuck? Nah, they're not. No, they're not. I've had an armor on for for like 3 months now, and I have not been arrested. It's never been confiscated from me. The PD ones
Cops
obviously
didn't
are.
take that from you?
No, I've been arrested like 6, 7, 8 times with this thing on.
Fuck me. Well, then I got fucked because
Yeah,
they took
yeah.
it
Next
from
time,
me.
definitely fight for that. Okay.
Yeah, well good.
Damn, I didn't know, bro. I didn't know the armor was so expensive. Okay, I got you soon. Okay.
Yeah,
by the way,
just let me know.
it's not technically 500. It's an equation I have to do to see like how much we're farming versus you know, the split between crews for the week and da 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 da. So it'll be approximately 500, but not exactly. Is that okay?
That's fine. That's fine. Whatever it
Okay.
is. It's
Yo, who this?
It's Marty.
Bro, why you being so soft, brother?
Sorry, I have materials and I'm also talking to Vito on the phone, so I'm like driving and talking
You
at the same
also
time.
look like an FBI agent.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
sorry,
You
sorry,
fuck.
sorry.
Nah, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, Vito, I'll call you when it's confirmed on like what the amount is and when it's sent, okay?
Sounds good. All right.
All right, bye-bye. Chad, I didn't know armor was that expensive. And I know they hoed us with the whole art asylum thing, but I'm not gonna hoe him now, to be honest. Cause like, bro, I'm not trying to ruin his fun. Cause you know, nah. But like, if they want this shit another week, I'm gonna tell them that though. Like, I'll do it this week. If they want it another week, like, figure it out. Cause you're not gonna lose the armor. You know, you're not losing that armor. So you don't. That's not an equation anymore. Now you can literally just afford an art asylum and a maze bank every week. So like, whoa, you know, let's take a chill pill here.
A few moments later.
Kill people if they don't follow it.
Yes. Okay, so let me pick your brain here. All right?
Okay.
I'm not talking down on anyone here. I just want to see what you think on how you would approach this. Okay? So there's a crew. There's 2 crews. Vito's and Sakura's. They operate under one HQ, and every single job that they do together. The only thing that they may buy separately is like armor and plates and stuff, right? Right? So they currently produce together 120 Buttcoin.
Right.
And the way it's supposed to work is every week, if you need Buttcoin, you can let me know, and then you'll get distributed per crew. But they share the Buttcoin and they share the jobs. So so if they do a maze
app, do you think?
Right. I kind of wanted to I was thinking of it like more so per app, right? Obviously I didn't say that at the time because I didn't really think that would be the case, you know?
Right.
Because like if you do a maze bank, it goes from 250 Buttcoin to like what, 3,000? You're obviously not going to do it again no matter what. There's never really a point of doing that. Right? So they asked me for double the Buttcoin, right? Like not for one crew, but for both crews, they both want their Buttcoin. But I was having trouble making it make sense. And what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, because at the end of the day, let's say 3 people. I mean, I can check back and see who does what, because every heist, they tell me which members were on it, because it's across their crews, right? So I have to split the money out between the sub crews for them. So I see like the individual 6 people that were on every job.
Yeah, maybe that's...
look back and like check the distributions. But let's say like 3 of them were from Sakura and 3 of them were from Vito, and half the money is credited to Sakura's crew. Half the money is credited to Vito's crew. So I could see like how much they're bringing in from these heists, how much is credited to their crew, whatever. And if it makes sense for them to be getting each full Buttcoin, or if it should be per app.
Okay. So I was gonna say, regardless of the decision that I made, because I was still pondering on it. Well, this is gonna help make the decision way easier, which would be sick for helping. I was gonna say, no matter what, this week I will send them the 2 crews because they were saying that they want to get armor, and I didn't know armor was 150 Buttcoin each. So like, fuck it, right? Like I'll help it. We can afford to help, so we can afford to help for sure. But like, I don't think in future weeks it should be a thing. And if you could look at the numbers and like verify like how much it actually like plays into effect and stuff like that, I would love that. I would love to.
Yeah. I can get kind of like a report back. And then there's also the factor.
Nah,
of,
these
how much
motherfuckers getting
money the
audited,
crew
chat.
makes overall from other shit. If a crew's bringing in a fuck ton of money and it's like covering the cost of building out the farm and stuff, there's that to consider too.
100%.
But we can weigh it all. I will say, your crew and Teddy's crew week to week are usually making the most. Usually. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, if you have your own HQ app, you get the Buttcoin. It's usually just kind of like random each week for the other 3, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I'll check through everything and I'll kind of like.
Yeah, like maybe
on Monday I'm gonna have like a report.
Maybe more so like the last 2, 3, 4 weeks or something like that, and just see like how much is coming through. Okay, please.
For sure.
That's okay.
For sure. I'll do that for you. 100%.
Okay. And I'm not in a rush. Like I don't need it today. Just like throughout the week, whenever you got time.
Hell yeah.
All right, awesome. These motherfuckers getting audited. Yeah, you want to ask for Buttcoin? You want to fucking ask for Buttcoin? Motherfucker, take the
That's what I'm
logs.
saying. All right, you better be fucking producing.
Uh-huh.
That's
my
my
right.
job.
Right. You know, nobody hit me up saying they